BMW code A0B4 usually points to the starter circuit, not the alternator, so don't buy charging parts before this 30-second test. The most likely culprit is a worn starter, but first check battery voltage and try the BMW's underhood jump points. Low voltage can produce the same code. A0B4 is stored by BMW's CAS access and starting system when a requested engine start does not produce the expected crank. Later, the clicking pattern will help separate battery trouble from starter failure. You'll commonly see this on CAS-equipped BMWs such as the E90 3 Series, E60 5 Series, E82 1 Series, and E70 X5 across N52, N54, N55, N57, and other engines. Typical symptoms include no crank, an occasional delayed crank, one solid click, rapidly repeated clicks, or a starter that works after several attempts. The dashboard and accessories may still power up normally. If the BMW starts normally and there is no battery warning, you can usually drive gently straight to diagnosis, but avoid switching the engine off somewhere you could become stranded. Stop and disconnect the ignition if you smell burning insulation, see smoke, or find a hot battery cable. If the battery warning stays on while driving, the charging system needs separate immediate testing. Rank the cheap causes first: a discharged battery, loose battery connection, corroded jump terminal, or poor engine ground. Testing may cost nothing, while connection repairs often stay below $100 or euros. Next is the starter solenoid or starter motor itself, especially when the fault begins intermittently and worsens when the engine is hot. Starter replacement is common on higher mileage BMWs. Less common causes include damaged terminal 50 wiring, a failed ground strap, CAS to DME authorization trouble, or a defective CAS module. Don't condemn the CAS from A0B4 alone, prove the starting circuit first. Start by scanning every BMW module, not only the engine computer. Save the CAS and DME codes before clearing anything. Phone and handheld scanners are available at carcodesauto.com. With the BMW off for at least 20 minutes, measure at the underhood jump points. Roughly 12.4 to 12.7 volts is healthy. Near or below 12.2 volts needs charging and retesting. Watch voltage while someone attempts to start the BMW. A plunge toward 10 volts or lower suggests a weak battery or excessive starter draw, although temperature and meter accuracy affect the reading. Now use a known good jump pack at the BMW's designated underhood terminals. If cranking returns, test the battery and charging system. A replacement BMW battery may also require registration. Here's the clicking clue. Rapid clicks usually mean low voltage or a bad connection. One heavy click with stable lights points more strongly toward the starter, solenoid, ground strap, or main cable. Inspect the battery terminals, underhood positive post, and visible engine ground strap for looseness, green corrosion, fraying, or heat damage. Never crawl beneath the BMW unless it is properly supported. On a capable BMW scanner, monitor terminal 50 start request and engine speed during an attempt. A confirmed start request with 0 RPM directs diagnosis downstream toward cables, grounds, and the starter. A workshop can confirm this with voltage drop and starter current tests. Don't bridge starter terminals or probe heavy cables yourself. BMW starting circuits carry enough current to cause burns or wiring damage. If the engine starts, test charging separately. BMW smart charging voltage varies with operating conditions, so one changing reading does not prove a bad alternator. A0B4 itself is a starter operation code. A BMW battery can total roughly $180 to $480 or $170 to €400 with registration. Connection or ground repairs may run $100 to $400 depending on access and cable condition. A BMW starter may cost about $150 to $400 or $140 to €350 as a DIY part. Workshop replacement commonly reaches $500 to $1,200 or €40 to €1,100 because access varies. The rule for BMW A0B4 is simple. Prove battery voltage, connections, ground, and terminal 50 command before buying a starter, and never replace the alternator from this code alone. Subscribe for your BMW's next code.